Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be doing my March haul, and boy is it another big one.
Oh, hello Papa.
So, I am literally gonna grab a heap of books and show them to you, because I got them all from Erin. Well, it was Erin via Becca when I went to see her, and I've still got some of these to arrive. So I'm just gonna hold them up as a group rather than individually. So bear in mind, I've still got some of these to come. So the lovely Erin gifted me all of these. I don't know why in my wisdom I decided to bring half of a series home with me, but I do have the full Heroes of Olympus series in hardback, but the rest are down at Becca's. And I also have the Kane Chronicles in paperback, and then I have the Demigod Diaries in a hardback, a little hardback. So Erin was moving back to Australia, so she gifted me all the Percy Jackson that she had, because I said I wanted to read them. I did not realise how thick they are for middle grade. They're middle grade. Get a child reads a book that thick, although back in the day, you know, She Who Shall Not Be Named brought out a series that was quite chunky, wasn't it? Those are there. And I don't know where to put them. The next thing was also gifted, and this is Black Sun by Rebecca Rowan-Horse, and this was kindly gifted to me by Ro. She had 2 copies, and I said that I wanted the first one because I pre-ordered the second one, because I think I'm really going to enjoy this series, and this is a series that I've been wanting to get to for ages. As well, I did mention in my TBR video that I will be doing picking from another jar books that I have from book boxes that I want to read each month, but I will also be picking a gifted book to read each month if it's not already on my TBR that I have a gifted book. So in April I do already have 2 gifted books that I'm reading, so the next, I'm going to try and get this on the next gifted books, the next month where I don't have a gifted book already, or don't have a huge TBR, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But this is one of Ro's favourite books. It was in the top of 2021, and if she recommended Middle Game to me, you know, and she's a Stranger Humor fan, you know, 2 for 2 there. I'm hoping it's 3 for 3, because I'm really excited about this book. The next book that was also gifted to me was gifted to me by a publisher, and this is If You Change Your Mind, and this book was gifted to me by Harper 360 YA, and I got a bookmark with it as well, and it's a flooper. It says Robbie Webber, it's by Robbie Webber, who is a popular bookstagrammer with over 20,000 followers apparently. So I will be reading this in April. This will be getting added to my April TBR. I haven't put this in my official TBR video, because if I don't get to this, I'm not giving myself punishment, but this, I want to make a conscious effort to get through the books that I'm sent for review, because they send me them for review, so the whole point is that I review them. And I have a habit, once again, of getting these books, being really excited about them, reading them and then forgetting to review them, like put my review up, or just like they go to the wayside. But I'm really excited about this, and with the fantasy that I'm reading next month, I'm going to need a bit of contemporary to break it up. So the rest of the books that I've got, I purchased myself, and I'm going to start with Volume 5 of Full Metal Alchemist. Now, do I have volumes 1 to 4? No. But listen up. Hey, don't. I see you rolling your eyes at me, but I'm going to tell you my logic, and then we will have no more said on the matter. Okay? Yes, I know Rosie calling me out, Jem rolling her eyes at me, Chloe laughing at me. The reason why I got volume 5 is because on Waterstones that they're only available in hardback from volume 5 onwards. So volumes 1 to 4 I'm having to get from Amazon or from other sellers because they're very hard to get hold of. So I'm going to, and I've also pre-ordered the next ones out, so I'm going to slowly purchase the hardbacks from 5 onwards and then backfill is how I'm going to do it, because it's a popular series. I don't want to miss out on the more current releases, so I've pre-ordered 17 and 18 and I'm just gonna purchase, sprinkle it around and purchase the rest as and when I can. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's my logic. In my head it makes sense. Up here for thinking. I don't do that a lot, but we'll see. So next up we have Furthermore. This is a pre-order and I got this from Waterstones, which the stamps I'm getting are going towards buying more volumes of Full Metal Alchemist, so sure. And this is by Darren Simpson. Apparently he's done another book that I saw. What is it? The Memory Thieves. Yes. And Scavengers. If I like this, I will go back and purchase them and see if I like them as well. And this is like an alternate version of... it's not an alternate London. They're not in London. Where are they from? I think it's like an urban setting, but like it's an alternate world. I can't speak, but it looked good. I pre-ordered it. Next up we have Rainbow Grey, Eye of the Storm. This is book 2 in the Rainbow Grey series by Laura Ellen Hansen. Look at this braid edges. There was a nim. There we go. There was a nim and it's so cute. I really enjoyed the first one. I think I gave it 4 stars. I gave it 5. I can't remember. I gave it 4. But I really enjoyed the first one, and it's very whimsical and cute, and it's such an easy read, and I'm really excited to get around to this. Again, with all the high fantasy I'm reading in April, I might just whip out a little middle grade just to switch things up a bit, because Jesus Christ, on a bicycle. And as I said, I like them thick, but Jesus Christ, I've got a few thick ones. So the next one is Jane Austen, Emma. Yes, you see a classic in front of you. You are not deceived. You've not accidentally clicked on someone else's video. You see me, Lisa. Lisa Does Life. Fantasy lover. Picking up a classic. Reason being, I've been told that this is going to be a classic that is more digestible for someone like me who doesn't really read like historical fiction and that kind of thing. But I've been told that this is actually good. It's quite a funny read. I also have the audiobook as well. So I've been told, if I was... My friends that know me have said that Emma, Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice are going to be books, classics that I might like, that might suit my taste better than some of the other classics. So I'm going to go on my friend's recommendations. I picked this up because it's also for a thing in June as well. So, there we go. Speaking of classics, should I have got the matching edition of that? Yes, but did I? No. I bought Jane Eyre in the Wordsworth Collection edition. If I like it, I'll also get it in the Penguin Clothbound edition, because I can get 2 copies of the same book if I really enjoy it. This is thicker than I thought it was going to be. But, and the writing is small. Obviously, it was, I didn't realise it would be this teensy. And it says, I am no bird, and no net ensnares me. By Charlotte Bronte. Tis what it is, tis what it is, tis was is. Classic. Again, been told this is one of the ones that might be more palatable for me, that I might feel more comfortable reading. We'll see. I may regret my decision, but it only cost me £5. That Wordsworth edition was £5.94. Yes, you heard right. £5.94. So it was not a waste if I don't like it. So I'm not going to get around to this anytime soon because I don't have the first book of the series, and yes, I know. I I should have... Are you surprised? Once again, my tagline is, I don't have the first in the series, but here we go. Pre-order came in. I was hoping to have got the first in the series prior to this, but I didn't. So, Weather Weavers is the first book in the series by Tamsin Moore. I haven't even told you what this is called. It's called A Gathering Storm. It's the second in the Weather Weaver Adventures. I will get the Weather Weaver at some point, and the Weather Weaver, and I will read this after that, because it is the second in the series. Next up, we have A Dark Whisper, which is the second book in the Bright Storm series. And yes, I do have Bright Storm. It is on my March TBR. I'm supposed to be reading it this month, but will I get around to it? I don't know. But this has a flap. This has the French flappy flaps. Which the first one doesn't, which I'm disappointed in. Because it's going to bug me. If the first one doesn't have that, does it? No, it doesn't. No, I checked last time. First one doesn't have this, so I'm hoping that the rest of the series does. Otherwise, it's going to be an odd one out. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to say what this is about. I don't know what this is about. I saw that Jade from Jade Reviews liked it, put it on my wish list, and bought it. That is all. You're welcome. I wanted to get that before the third book came out in the series, but then I cancelled. Oh, I cancelled all my pre-orders. Bollocks, I didn't need to do that now. Next up, we have The Last Firefox. This came at the beginning of March, and I have already read this. I got the Ark of This, and this is just the cutest, coziest, little middle grade in the world. Love it. Lee Newbury is a genius, and it's got all the cute queerness that we love from middle grade with the moral to the story. Recommend 100%. This got 5 stars from me. So this is one I've already read. Say yay to me for hauling a book that I literally read before I even got the physical copy. Yay for me. And then the last book that I hauled physically was Gallaudet by V.E. Schwab. And this is also one I have read. Look at those edges. Look at that. It's such a pretty book. Look at this. Look at that. It would be nice. It would be nice. This was one that I also hauled physically. It is good. It is very good. Got 5 stars. Are you surprised though? I'm not. They were my physical books that I hauled. Oh, because I've just got it as well, I might as well show you. I've also got The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axie O. This was this month's Fairy Loot book. I love these edges. We still haven't got the adult book because it is delayed. But I know what the adult book is anyway. I think everyone knows what the adult book is by now. But that's probably going to come in April's haul at some point. So, they were the ones that I hauled physically. Physical copies. And audibly, I hauled Near the Bone, City of Glass, From Blood and Ash, Priory of the Orange Tree, Gallant, Rage of Dragons, I also got an audio, and Fireblood, I got an audio as well. So, they're my audio purchases for this month. I hauled quite a lot. But to be fair to myself, to me, myself and I, we didn't purchase a lot of at least half of this haul was gifted. So, that's all I'm going to say. I only actually physically purchased myself a few books. I'm not going to count them. I was going to count them. I'm not going to count them. But at least half the haul was gifted. So, it balances. Do I have anywhere to put any of these books? No. No. Oh, no. I also hold Crush. I also got Crush. Yeah. Oopsie. One more. I'm going to go and edit these videos now and think of my life choices. Am I going to stop buying books now? Okay, bye.